Time to go squidding. We're here. Down the Esplanade. It's not even a gust of wind. You can see up in the trees up there. Not having a wiggle. So it's just going to be good. Hopefully we're going to spot some nice squid. Hopefully we'll spot some nice squid out in the bay there. This is the best time of the moon phase to go out for squidding. It's when there's no moon around. It's completely pitch black, like so. As you can see, all that sort of street lights in the background there. In the port. There's a port behind us there. You can see, yeah, not even a moon in sight at all. Go down for a quick look. Yeah, having a gust of wind. Water's nice and clear. Real clear. On the top of the tide at the moment. We'll go for a look down there, go grab the rods and I'll bring all my gear on me. And let me use a 3.0 Yamashita slow sinking. That's what I'm using. Just give it a little bit of a dip. Just give it a bit of a shake. Some big mullets jumping out there. You can actually hear them. Hear them? Just launching themselves out there. So what we're trying to do is trying to look for a dark shadow. Pretty much in the water. So we're looking for a dark shadow or the shape of a squid. They normally hide behind a rock wall like this if the wind's coming from this side, guys. If the wind's coming from this direction, you would normally find them on the other on the downwind side. We'll keep searching and looking. You see some mullets jumping in the background. You can hear them. In summer, you get the odd mud crab on these walks. Yeah, good mud crabs on these walks, eh? And arrow squids on the high tide here, guys. You know, you can't get the tigers. You can always go for the arrows. I'll go for a little flick and see if there's actually anything here. Some big mullets jumping over there. See, is there any arrow squids here? Usually arrow squids that come in here. Anywhere you see it's nice and sandy, and it has scars. This is where you see them. So what I'm doing is just flicking it out there, letting it drop, and giving a nice flick. You can do a couple of jerks, or you can just do one sharp one. And as you bring it back, you guys can see the jig down at the bottom there, swimming along there. As it's coming back toward you guys, just check and see if there's a dark shadow following behind it. Usually there'll be a nice squid following behind that. We'll give it another go in a different direction. So generally here, what you do is you throw it out, and then you hear it hit the water. Usually right here, how I know how deep it is what I do is for instance down here, as you can see, it's only about 1.5 meters there. So I normally just free fall, drop my lure down, and I let it free fall, and then I count how many seconds does it take to hit the bottom, and that will give you a general idea of how long you got to wait until you actually do that actual action of a strike like that. Yeah. So as the jig comes back in, I'm just going to slow roll that back at the moment. Just give you guys a general idea of what I mean. Okay, so that's the jig there. Right now is how I know how many seconds it takes this jig to hit the bottom. Alright, what we do is just let it free spool, just let the line out, and you can see the jig. Count how many seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. So it takes 4 seconds for this jig from the surface of the water, yeah, surface of the water to hit the bottom. So generally the same rules as pretty much applies out there. And if you know if there's a drop off out the front there, what you normally do is just give it an extra few seconds here. So yeah, I've done a couple of casts, left side, right side, nothing around. Let's just move on, because you normally spot them. You normally spot them if you're walking along here, anywhere that's away from the wind. So we're going to keep going, going to keep moving along. You find them in nice beachy areas like this. You find them in nice beachy areas like this, or in the broken corally, rocky ground. You'd be amazed how shallow they actually go, these tiger squids. You normally will find them sitting just like that, just right here, right in the shallows, right in the calm of all the wind. Just like that, guys. Onto a squid. Right there. It's coming out now. It's that easy, see? What you do is just don't want them in. I'll show you guys. You just find them. It's a pretty big one. Oh, he's stuck onto the actual wall. Well, a smart one. Look at this, guys. He's actually using his tentacles to hold himself onto the rock wall so I can't pull him off. Goes to show how smart they are. Come on, get off. Get off, dude. He's just holding on there. He won't let go. Come on, dude, I don't want to lose you. He's only just hooked by a tentacle as well. I don't want to go down this rock wall because I know I'll end up slipping in there. So how do you catch something like that when you're in a situation like this? Anyway, is to hold him there and see if he can actually hold onto the actual jig with his other tentacles. There we go, he's let go. And hopefully he's gonna... Actually, let's see if we can land him somewhere that's nice and shallow. Yeah. Beautiful squid. Didn't took long, only just came down here for about not even 5 minutes. Just showing you guys how to catch tiger squid. I'll swim into the shallows there and I'll land him and give you a closer look. It's a beautiful squid. Yeah. So they usually generally hide around in places that's nice and away from the wind. We'll get them down here. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to turn this off and I'll grab them for you. Yeah, got him up. Beautiful squid. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to karate chop this tiger squid by dispatching it between the eyes and the hood, as you can see. And then you can do another one, which is on this head as well, just real lightly. And there you have it, guys. Yeah, beautiful, nicely dispatched squid. Chuck them in the plastic bag. Move on, get another one. Beauty. Just give you an idea. It's the type of water that we are fishing in. See all that broken ground? All that. You'll see a really odd shape, dark shape on the surface when you see the actual squid. So do is keep walking along. See, tonight there's no wind. It's back down a lot. So hopefully we'll run into another one. So we keep searching like this, guys. It's good exercise at the same time as getting your breakfast for tomorrow. So really, you can't complain if you're getting a bit of exercise done, keeping fit, getting a nice feed of some fresh calamari at the same time. So as you guys can see, you're going to target squid. Look for a night that's got no moon. Totally dark. This is the new moon. We're in the new moon phase at the moment. The moon phase. And what happens on the new moon is that it's much darker, as you guys can see. And what the squid does is that they can't see. They can't really see as good as when it's full moon and it's nice and bright. And so nights like these, when it's nice and dark, you get a better chance of catching them because they'll be nice and hungry compared to during the full moon when it's nice and bright and they can see most of the night and they'll be mostly full. So that's the reason why when you do run into a squid, guys, down at landbased at night, and you're throwing one of the jigs at them and they don't go for it, that's one of the reasons, is because they're full. On full moons, you see the beautiful port behind us there? On full moons, what happens is that because of the light, you got more light during the night, and so they've got more hunting time compared to now when it's a new moon, and they really can't see in the dark as well. I hope that answers some of your questions. And you're wondering why the squid's not going for your jig on nights when it's a full moon. Because the answer is because they're full. Someone just landed one here, which is me. That was me before. We'll go out here and see if there's, never know, could have a follower or a friend. When they usually when they lose one partner, lose their partner, they usually hang around. Where they last saw their partner. That's how you get the other ones. I'm just going to have a quick look at the by the torch. I think I can see a shadow here that resembles a squid or two. Oh, there's actually two there. There's actually two squids there. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to put this phone on the tripod and hopefully I won't fall in the water while I'm filming. I can see and get you guys some action. Pretty cool action, yeah. There's a couple of squid there. I can see them. Bear with me for a second. See a couple of them there. Sitting there. I'll get them, they're just in really shallow water. You see the jig, they'll follow it, but it's not, it's just a rock. Give it another go. So you find out if it's a squid or not, just throw the jig near it, and you should see it turn, or you can see it move. Oh, obviously that's not a squid, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, as they always do. When you're going squidding, because you're always looking in the water, and you can mistake in dark shadows like this, for instance, what I was looking at before, to be a squid. See that? That can easily resemble a squid. You can easily mistake them as like two squids. Only way to find out is just throw that jig at them now. We're going to keep going. It's just a little tip when you're out in the boat and you're fishing in about 2.5 meters of water, 3 meters of water. You do is just give it a lift like that, a little sharp lift, and then wind your slack in. Yeah. Hope you guys can see that. What you do is just cast it out like so. Cast it out as fast as you can. As soon as you hear that drop, as soon as you hear it hit the water, wind your slack in. Wind it in, count in your head how many seconds it takes to fall down to the bottom. Just how I've shown you guys before, how you just free fall your jig, just let it drop it down and let it free fall and count just beside you, beside the boat or beside you if you're land based, and see how many seconds does it take to hit the actual bottom. So for me, it's like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So that's what I do, 3-4 seconds. I'll give it a lift and wind the slack. And if there's a squid there, as you do that lift and you drop your rod down to wind the slack in, the squid would have grabbed onto it. And as soon as you do that lift, the next lift, you would have hooked onto that squid if there's a squid there. So that's the actual technique that you guys have to use. Beside that land base, I'll show you guys how to shave the actual jig down, because at the moment I'm just gonna show you guys real quickly. So with that jig at the moment, I'll zoom in. So that jig at the moment, you see he's got the normal lead that comes with it. So what that does is that it takes about 3 seconds for this one to actually fall from the surface of the water down to the bottom. Yeah. So what you want to do with land based, because it's so shallow here, the squid would normally go for it when the jig is falling, guys. Okay. So what you want to do is shave down, get a pair of pliers and cut a piece off, or you can just go down to the cement like so. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, down to the cement, and I want you to jig just like so, and just give it a rub. Yeah, give it a few rubs onto the cement, and then drop it into the water in front of you there, and see how it floats. And what you want to do, you want to shave enough to so that you want to see it float very slowly down, like it's sinking. Sorry, not float, but sinking really slowly down. So normally a normal jig like that will sink, as you can see, like so. When you shave it down, it should be sinking like this. It should be sinking like this, really slowly down. So it gives it time for that actual squid to home in on that jig as it's falling down, as it's falling. Because when you guys lift it, the squid will go back to investigate what that is. As the jig goes down, he will come in and he will try and grab it. And that's when you do that lift and you've got him. Yeah. So that's all you guys got to do. Every time when you lift that jig, do a lift and lift that jig up, that squid will back off. Every time when that jig starts to fall down, starts to fall, that squid will home in on it and it will try and grab onto it. That's all you guys got to remember, and try and keep that jig off the bottom in case you hook onto rocks and corals and all that, and snags, just as you can see in front of me there. So that's all you gotta do, guys, is grab your jig, that sinker there, give it a good rub on the cement, on the actual cement here, wherever you're fishing, and give it a toss out and see how it falls. And it should be falling really, really slowly down. Okay, that's all you need to do for land base. So what we're going to do is going to walk around here on the other side of the rock wall. As you guys can see, anywhere there's a light source like so, you'll see there's telltale signs of squid being caught. Yeah. Okay. There's a bait fish that hang around these light sources, and the tiger squid will be just around there on the outside, just picking on the ones that's away from the school. So what we're going to do is going to go for a little walk on this wall here. And the strategy here with squidding as well, when you guys go, there's always a strategy, there's always a plan depending on the tide, the wind, Everything's all right. Now what's happening is the tide is going out, and we're at this rock wall, and in the shallow here, as you know, is like ankle height of water. As it gets out deeper and deeper and deeper, it gets a lot more deeper. So what happens is that as the tide's receding out, you'll see the squid will start to follow out with the wall, and the water starts to clear up a lot more than what it is during the high tide, and you will actually see you can actually see the actual squid pretty clearly when you're up from a height as well, when you're up on the rock wall or a jetty. So on the beach like this, guys, so on the beach just like this, you can actually see them as well. I'm just going to put on a brighter light, a bit of a spotlight I've got here. So I'm just using a USB one that you buy for your bike. Yeah, and you just hook it onto your power bank. That's what I use. But yeah, usually you come down here, you'll see them like that. For instance, see that rock there? I thought that was a squid for a second. You'll see it like this. They'll be right up against the actual, right up in the shallows, just like that rock there, which I almost mistaken to be a squid. That's what it looks like, guys. Like that, exactly like that. You just 1 minute you'll be walking along, shining, and then buzz, you'll see a shape very similar to that, and then your mind will get really excited. And trust me, squidding is one of those things that's very different from fishing. You got to walk around a lot if you're doing land-based, but if you're on a jetty, it's not too bad. On a jetty, you just got to walk back and forwards. But for this land-based type of stuff, we do a bit of walking, a couple of kilometers a night. Actually, sometimes some people actually do more. So we're just going to go around looking in the shallows. Just like so, see? Sometimes we just be sitting here. Caught a massive one just right in this corner here, not long ago. Just sitting there chilling. So I'm just going to walk along here until I find myself a squid, and then I'm going to launch the jig at them. So now we're just going to keep walking till we search until we find one, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, so it helps if you've got a really bright torch, one head torch, and one spotlight like this, which I use to spot from far distant. And then one you can use on your head here. If you do spot the squid, don't go blinding them with the light, guys. Don't go blind them like that, and keep your light actually on them, because it's almost like, you know, imagine when a police officer pull you over for a random breath test and they've got a light right in your eyeballs like this and shine it right in your eyes. You can't see the jig, and you can't see what's going on, and you will get spooked. You will get all panicky, and it's the same thing with the squid, guys. They do get panic as well when you put the actual light actually in their eyes. So what you do is, if you do spot one, try and take the light really slowly away from you, like so, and then turn that off, and then turn on your headlight, just like so. It's nice and dim. Yeah, that's all you need to do, guys. Yeah, we're very lucky tonight. It's very glassed out tonight. Having a gust of wind. So we're pretty lucky. So we've got everything in our favour tonight. No wind, tide's going out from high, and water's pretty clear. And already we've got one in the bag. As you can see there. Just gonna walk lightly first. Usually if I catch a few more, that's when I'll start getting a bit more serious. Hopefully we'll find a few more coming out from in the shallows there. So as the tide recedes in the shallow there, they'll start working their way out. There we go, so a third squid. Just like that, guys. Squid number 2. You know this idea? They walk as the tide goes down. They'll come out to the shallows or into the deep, but they're still in the shallows. I don't know how I'm landing this one, but I'm just gonna have to find a way down to grab it. There you guys, as family. Wait a second. Okay. Now, how to get this squid? Without getting ink, without losing it, without falling in the water. See, I'm gonna just lift them up and not lose you, or I can go down there like a ninja. Go down like a ninja and grab him, and hopefully not get a face full of ink. Oh, come here. Don't you ink me. Please don't ink me. How you do? I'm rolling. Look at these guys. Beautiful squid. Beautiful. Molten bay target squid. Land-based. Gotta get better than that. Just dispatch of him. That's what you guys gotta do. Just gotta walk along. Take your kids, take your family, take your partner, take your friend. Get a bit of exercise, and at the same time get a nice feed. Look at this. Can't beat fresh, mate. Can't get better than that. Squid number 2. Hey-ya! What you gonna do? Give it a chop there, chop in the head. Ready to go in the bag. Number 2. I've only just walked, not even 10 minutes. And as you can see, pop. 2 nice squids in there already. I'll get the bag open. Say that. 2 nice beautiful squid in there. Okay, we can't get fresher than that. Oh, we're gonna keep trying. See if we can get a few more. Bag limit for these things, guys, is 20 per person. That's including at home as well. So if you have got squid at home and you got more than 20, it means you can't go out there and catch any more, guys. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I thought I'll wrap up the night. Pretty happy with those 2 squid. It's enough, more than enough to feed me. So yeah. So with spring coming up, guys, hope you guys stay tuned. So I'll have some more videos coming up and showing you guys how to catch mud crabs in the actual shallows and all that, and how to cook up a beautiful feed just right on the spot where we're catching it. Yeah, pretty stoked tonight with the 2 squid. I was only hoping to catch 1. Let's go out for a bit of a walk. Looking at this water, it's starting to look pretty clear. I might just go out there one last look, I reckon. You never know. Usually when you see them and they disappear like that, and sometimes when you're walking and you don't see them, but if you go back for some reason, you might see them. So we'll give it a try anyway. I think we'll have one last look. I'm almost out of battery, but it's worth it. Hopefully we'll run into some big squid to end the night. I get this fishing very called turtles. Typical things like this. Sea turtle. Tons of barnacles on him. These things love the tiger squid. So, see a tiger squid? There's one there. Oh, there's a one. Right there. So you guys can see, that's what you guys will look for. Something like that. Turtle's just right next to him. Turtle sees that. Oh, there's a few bigger ones out there. Look at this. What? Give me a second. Did you see those things? Did you see the size of those big ones? Oh my God. And just like that, guys, I was about to go home, and as I said, you never know, you just got to come back around. And just like that, I got myself a pretty nice squid. Anyway, guys, I think I'll wrap it up. That's it for me for tonight. Yeah. So yeah, guys, anything, stay tuned, and cheers for watching my video. With spring just not around the corner, we're going to have some pretty cool episodes coming up. So yeah, thanks for the support, guys, and hope you've learned something tonight on how to catch squid land-based. It's that easy, guys. Get out there and give it a go.